check on the two teams. Arsenal so familiar, just one change from last year. At number 3, John Devine preferred to Sammy Nelson, so there are still 6 Irishmen in the side, and apart from Devine, the other 11 players have appeared in the last 2 finals. Talbot, the number 4, of course, for Ipswich in 1978. But that Arsenal team, packed with experience, character and a common knowledge of the big occasion. A curious thing about West Ham is that when they won the Cup in 1964 and 1975, they fielded a complete team of Englishmen. That in itself is a post-war record, but it's not furthered today because number 2, Ray Stewart, is a Scot. And the decision to play him in that position and Frank Lampard at left-back means that Paul Brush has been left out and is the substitute, and there's a place at number 11 for the busy midfield player, Jeff Pike. The first FA Cup final of the 1980s starts with Liam Brady on the ball. John Devine gets his first touch. This is Willie Young, looking for Rice, the captain and modern inspiration of this Arsenal side. David O'Leary, the back 4 all getting an early feel of the ball. And Brady wanting to take over, as he did so often last year. West Ham yet to touch the ball. Here's O'Leary. Talbot, back to Rice. Still Arsenal retain possession. That's Graham Rix with a very severe haircut, offside against Liam Brady. Brady very well forward in that attack. And West Ham can normally be relied upon to provide some style. And so in their wake an Arsenal. That's Stapleton, but that's Martin. O'Leary backpedaling a bit. Not a particularly good header. This is Talbot, who's normally to be found just about everywhere, especially at Wembley. He wants the ball all the time, Talbot, whether he's defending or attacking. Rix coming inside now. Stapleton, nice turn, but Allen pestered him and halted the attack, and then he fouled him. So a free kick to Arsenal, and they're going to push Willie Young forward. It's taken quickly. Here's Brady. Out on the left is John Devine, but West Ham have closed the space down. Brady goes inside. Stapleton. Brady didn't get a shot on that properly. But he is pushing forward, Liam Brady. People often say he plays too deep. Not too much danger of that there. Pike for West Ham. Brooking. Cross. Willie Young. Sunderland. Talbot's on the left wing. This is Brady. Rix. Sunderland. Arsenal try to draw the defenders, and a free kick given against Alvin Martin for a foul on David Price. Taken by Brady. And an easy one for Phil Parkes, the sort of cross he'll appreciate early on. Lampard. Pearson. Oh, little burst of pace from him. Pulled it right back. Jeff Pike coming in. What a good save by Pat Jennings. Nice snapshot by Jeff Pike. The ball was pulled back behind the men who'd gone in first, and Pike came in behind them, and Jennings, mentally and physically, so sharp and so agile. First true shot of the match, and it was well struck too, on target. O'Leary for Arsenal. Looking for Stapleton. Sunderland. And West Ham can break here with Brooking. Pearson, who made the earlier move. Devonshire. Oh, Devonshire's round the back. Oh, right across, it's free. Driven in, and is it a goal? It is! Brooking. Trevor Brooking. The ball ricocheted in off him, and West Ham are in front. Alan Devonshire made it possible. The ball over to the far side of the goal. In they came, trying to make contact, and watch number 10, Brooking. He scored from inside the 6-yard box, and West Ham are in front. "1-0 to West Ham. Here's Young. Stapleton. Brady is very busy and very involved. Talbot. Sunderland. Talbot tries to get the return. Beautifully done by Ray Stewart. So composed, but the pass wasn't. Ricks. A drive by Ricks, and Parks couldn't hold it, and Billy Bonds was on hand. Ricks getting terrific power in the left foot. As you'll see from this, he really drove it, and Parks found it too hot to hold, but Billy Bonds was there. Price for Arsenal. Oh, Brady's well forward again. Trying to find Sunderland, it's gone free, Bonds, and again, Brooking. Brooking, a lovely little ball, that was a joy to watch. Allen to Stewart. Now Pike. Well, people said Brooking would be a factor, and look at this, he's been obstructed, but he's got the advantage played by the referee. David Cross. Pearson's in the penalty area. Brooking again. Played for Stewart. Cross, Brooking, they're in no hurry. Ball to the far post for Pearson to jump with O'Leary. Free kick to Arsenal. This is Young, and this is O'Leary. It's a very hard job to shake Arsenal out of their stride, and even though West Ham have the lead, we can look forward to Arsenal's organised game coming forward. Sunderland to Stapleton, and in the way was Bonds. Brooking. David Price had just chased back there to make the interception. This is Young. That's a good ball. Talbot. Sunderland is through the centre. Stapleton is there also. Still Talbot. Ricks wants it on the far side. Here's Price. Driven in low. Stapleton. This is Price with the shot. Here's Lampard for West Ham. Devonshire. Young. Oh, that's nicely done by Willie Young. Brooking got back, and Price ran the ball out. What a half Brooking's having. He's there about to take the throw, but he's been prominent, not just in attack where he scored the goal, but also in defence. That's Stuart Pearson, who's just given the ball away there to Talbot. That's a foul, though. Devonshire on Talbot. Free kick to Arsenal. And Pearson got a crack on the knee, I think, when that ball ran on. After the foul had actually been given, Pearson got hurt in the next challenge. Might have been a bit higher than the knee, I don't know. Anyway, here's Talbot. Sliding it through to Stapleton. Ricks. Well, Ricks have had two of them to beat, and it's a throw to Arsenal. Sunderland's flick on. That was Devonshire. Shot by Young and well over, but is it a corner? I think there was a slight deflection on that. Corner to Arsenal. Just see there was a deflection off a West Ham player. Well, that was Alan Sunderland who got the touch. He got in front of Willie Young, but the header went wide. Just see as Willie Young comes in at the back, you'll see Sunderland sneak in front of Willie Young here and get the touch on the ball. Here's Divine. There's Young. And Talbot will find Rice. Arsenal building up in their usual considered style. That was well left by Stapleton. Sunderland played the flick on, and Frank Lampard getting back. We've played a minute of time added on for stoppages at the end of the first half, but Arsenal on the attack with Price to Talbot. Linesman has flagged. I suspect that's an offside, and indeed, as it was, George Courtney blew anyway for half-time, and a vast roar goes up from the tunnel end because Trevor Brookings' goal means that West Ham lead at half-time. John Lyle and Eddie Bailey, his assistant, making their way to the bench as the second half starts. And Bonds had to be quick there. Price for Arsenal. Brady. Pat Rice has gone outside him. Little ball in for Sunderland. Bonds is watching it. Back to Rice, though. Devonshire, there was a half-hearted appeal for handball over there. And the ball played forward, looking for David Cross. This is Brooking, and West Ham again have got players forward very quickly. Devonshire. Brady. Now, can Brady engineer the sort of openings that Arsenal didn't find in the first half? This is O'Leary. Sunderland, not a very good ball from him. And Billy Bonds might have been a bit strong on Pat Rice. In fact, I think it was 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, but West Ham will get the free kick. If there is one, I think it may even be a throw-in. The referee's signalled for a free kick. The linesman went for the throw-in, but a free kick has in fact been given. So it's Lampard for West Ham, looking for Cross. It's a fair ball, but Cross has got nobody up with him yet. Really wanted Pearson a bit closer to him there, David Cross. Divine. Ricks, Sunderland. Oh, that was beautifully done. Ricks against Stewart. Still Ricks with the shot. Oh, good save. It had to be a save too. It was curling into the far corner, I think, and Phil Parkes got down so well. Graham Ricks there with a superb piece of individual skill and enterprise. And it was bending, wasn't it, before Parkes turned it round. Young was up. So was Rice, but this is where West Ham can break sometimes. Devonshire's, oh, look at Talbot, he's got so much energy to ward off that counter thrust. Another tremendous piece of running by this man, Brian Talbot. O'Leary for Arsenal, who've got a draw now yet again on these huge reserves of strength that have served them so well. Sunderland. Price. Stapleton, nicely done. Price shoots! And not too far away from here anyway. David Price has had 3 shots at goal so far, and this one coming up as the ball was nicely played back to him by Stapleton, flew wide of the left-hand post. Pike, the usual cultured West Ham ball with the outside of the foot, nicely played to open up the game to Lampard. Look at Billy Bonds steaming up outside him. 3 waiting in the centre for a cross from the captain. There it goes, off Pat Rice corner. West Ham's second corner of the match, this is. Sammy Nelson is getting ready to play a part. Here's Devonshire. Brooking. Floated. Young and Bonds. Corner again. This is Brooking. Pike. Stewart. Came off Sunderland and he hooked it away before Martin could make contact. And Devonshire will just ward off Ricks and find Lampard. Arsenal are coming out looking for a possible offside here. Lampard is pausing, and now he's going to try and spring the trap himself. Brooking is feeding cross on the far side. O'Leary's up first. Talbot. Brady. And the FA Cup holders Arsenal still trail by 1-0. And that's the situation, 1-0 to West Ham with 15 minutes gone in the second half. And Bonds is giving everything. A little too much there, perhaps, in an attempt to keep the score the way it is. Brady finds O'Leary. Brady again. That came off Pike, and Brady's gone on! Side netting. One of those shots that some of the fans in different parts of the ground think might have gone in, but in fact, the wrong side of the post. But Brady got a little deflection off Jeff Pike there and went on, although I would think Phil Parkes had it covered anyway, had it been going inside. Cross has made a run across goal. Here he comes, but out again by Talbot. Nelson's first touch. Sunderland. Ricks. Stapleton. Sunderland has made a run inside if he can find him. Martin is in the way. West Ham's Player of the Year, Alvin Martin. Given away by Ray Stewart, straight to Ricks. Arsenal throw. Brooking wasn't so sure about that decision, but it's been given against him. Now, what difference, I wonder, can Sammy Nelson make here? Experienced player. Willie Young has gone forward, and Nelson's got a very long throw. In they go, it's going to come out to Price. And Allen with the header, only as far as Talbot. Talbot looking for Brady. Here's Young. Brady. Brooking is tackling. Brady goes down. Free kick. Combination really there of Brooking and Pike that brought Brady down. And a free kick to Arsenal. Well, the ward's got to be right from that position. There are 5 men in it. Talbot shoots! Oh, well held by Parkes. Look where Stapleton was in case it rebounded. Shot by Brian Talbot that watched the goalkeeper hold on because Arsenal had a man there just in case the ball bounced back. Halfway through the second half, still West Ham lead by 1-0, threatening to become the third second division side to win the cup in 8 seasons. But Arsenal still with plenty of time to deny them that. Arsenal have played their last card in a sense by bringing on Sammy Nelson on this side of the field, number 12. Looks now for Stapleton. Arsenal throw. Nelson's long throw being used again. Parkes is well aware of it. This is Brady. Nelson again. Sunderland's flick on. O'Leary's header back. Sunderland again. Price is in there. Oof. So was Martin just. Then Devonshire. Then Pearson. They're all defending now for West Ham. They've got to. Ricks. Young. And the break could be on. Devonshire with Pearson to his left and cross through the centre. There's Pearson, but Arsenal have got 6 men back. It's Pearson on the run, fired across, but Pearson, the scorer of a goal for Manchester United against Liverpool here in '77. And the referee awards Arsenal the free kick. Well, Allen has chased Brady and made life hard for him. Still, at 17, savouring this big occasion. Sunderland. Well, that was a good piece of goalkeeping. Parks making it clear to Lampard, but it was his ball. And those West Ham fans beginning to think now, with 15 minutes to go, that the cup could be on its way to East London for the first time since 1975. Bonds making a run from the back on the far side. Devonshire's with him, Stewart's in the centre. Young is there, it's run loose. It's Stewart, good save Jennings, and the flag's up anyway. The player was offside at the last. Pat Jennings called into action there to make a familiar save with his feet, but it was Billy Bonds that made the break. He tried to find Ray Stewart, and as the ball ran loose to Stewart, Jennings saved with his foot. And look at the player on the floor, he's behind the goalkeeper even, so he must be offside. Terry Neal knows now there's not very long to go. Don Howe even looking a little despondent next to him. Willie Young is in the attack. Rooking again, nice ball, Devonshire. Rooking again. Oh, that's beautifully done, Allen. Now, can the 17-year-old take them on? He can! Allen is through. Oh, what a pity! A cynical foul by Willie Young, and fully deserving of the yellow card it got. The 17-year-old might have made a storybook finish there. And that was an absolutely direct chance of a shot on goal, and spoiled by the worst sort of professional foul. Just look at that. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham, about 22 yards from goal. Stewart, it hit the wall, corner. But really there, the punishment didn't fit the crime. All West Ham got was a free kick which cannoned off the end of the wall. But still, they're on the attack. They're leading 1-0, and they've only got 2 minutes to survive. Devonshire. Offside against Cross, but it wouldn't have mattered because Arsenal actually could have played on there. John Lyall knows how close they are now to another victory for the underdogs and a place in Europe. Checking of the watches as Stapleton comes forward to try and deny a romantic FA Cup triumph for second division West Ham. The holders' grip on the trophy is within seconds of being loosened. That's it! West Ham have won the cup. It's gone to the second division for the third time in 8 seasons. David Cross down on the ground, and Arsenal are beaten in the cup final for the second time in 3 years, and East London celebrates. Treasured moments these for a cup-winning captain, and Bonds, who joined West Ham United 13 years ago next week. A fitting time for him to come forward and meet the Duchess of Kent and receive the most famous trophy in football. Billy Bonds lifts the FA Cup for West Ham. And East London delirious.